there's this big concept that first of a kind projects fail, or this missing middle and all this. And I don't want to take anything away. There are challenges that those developers and those projects face that other projects don't. Unfortunately, it seems like they still fail normally for the same reasons: poor project execution, poor planning, too much optimism, those types of things. And so, one of the tenets of Isomer, we've always said we're going to be very candid. We're going to have candor when we speak with people. We're going to tell them the reality of their project. When your financial model says it needs to cost X for everything to pencil out, but it actually costs 20% more than that. There are a lot of firms out there that'll just let you take off and go get funded and start building a project, but believing what you want to believe. We won't do that. That's not what you want to hear in the moment, but that's the type of discipline that it takes in order to build projects that actually work, to actually see these things come through to life. It doesn't mean the work is done. It actually means there's more work to do. So instead of sticking your head in the sand and setting yourself up for failure, you have to step back and figure out, what are the things inside my project scope that I absolutely don't have to have right now? Where do I need to dial things back? How can I figure out how to reduce operating costs, capital costs, those types of things? It's actually harder to do that, but that's how you succeed. Interestingly enough, that's the same way that projects fail in the big traditional heavy industrial space. The difference is those guys have infinite money, so when they fail, they just spend more money. When you're building a FOAK project, you're usually project financed, and there isn't more money. So when you run out, you're in a real pickle. And so I've always found it fascinating that for all the unique challenges those types of customers face and those types of projects face, it seems like they tend to make the same mistakes that everyone else makes when they want to build large capital projects.